First race pacers all in behind the starting gate. Here they come. And they're off. Going for the lead as ever, Viking Girl in between. Stand by Your Bluegrass down at the rail. They race around the clubhouse turn, and that is Stand by Your Bluegrass with a short lead, but ever on the outside is pacing quick to take the lead. Dropping over to the rail, Viking Girl gets away in third. And then it is back to Leone Hanover racing in fourth. Chevy Power the top five. Anitra is racing in sixth, and then Ladybug. Ladybug is seventh. Wasted Energy eighth. In line for the top trails the field. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and taking the early lead as ever on top by a length. Stand by Your Bluegrass pacing second, Viking Girl third, followed by Leone Hanover in fourth. Chevy Power completes the first five, Anitra's in sixth, and then Ladybug races in seventh. Wasted Energy is eighth, and line for the top is ninth and last. There's no change as they race onto the backstretch. The opening, a quarter of a mile and 31 seconds flat, and as they go to the half-mile marker, Tony Morgan wheels Viking Girl to the outside and drives by Ever to claim the lead. It's Viking Girl to the front, Ever second, Stand by Your Bluegrass third. Leone Hanover down at the rail is racing fourth. Up on the outside is Anitra in fifth. And then Chevy Power shuffled back in sixth. Ladybug steps to the outside racing seventh. Wasted Energy is in eighth, and line for the top trails the field. Midway around the far turn, the half was clocked in 1:01 flat, and as they come for the top of the home stretch, it's Viking Girl with the lead. Moving alongside, Anitra is there to challenge. Down at the rail, racing in third is Ever, and up on the outside, gaining ground now into the first four. That is Leone Hanover. Stand by Your Bluegrass along the inside is fifth. 3/4 and 1:31 and 4, and now they're pacing home. Viking Girl on the inside, Anitra on the outside. Those two are racing stride for stride. Ever's looking for a way out in third. Also full of pace down at the rail to Stand by Your Bluegrass. Center of the track, Ladybug's coming home fast. They're into the final eighth of a mile, and Viking Girl holding Anitra safe. On the outside, Ladybug, Stand by Your Bluegrass along the inside, but it's Viking Girl hanging on. Here they come. And they're off. Going for the lead, that is Vic Nita, and then along the inside is HS Truly Scrumptious, along with Rock the Cradle. Vic Nita takes the early lead. Rock the Cradle is racing second. HS Truly Scrumptious down at the rail is in third. From the outside is Silky Chevy into the first four, and then it is back to Lacey Rose, who races fifth around the turn, followed by Diamond Girl, who is racing in sixth, and then Lighten Up Joni is in seventh, and then it's Amy McDougal, and the trailer is Ragin' RJ. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and taking the early lead, Vic Nita, the length, a leader by a length. Rock the Cradle racing second. Silky Chevy along the inside third. HS Truly Scrumptious is racing fourth. Diamond Girl moves to the outside of Lacey Rose the first six, and that forces HS Truly Scrumptious into the passing lane. Lighten Up Joni completes the first seven, followed by Amy McDougal, and the trailer is Ragin' RJ. They are racing midway up the backstretch, going to the half-mile marker, and Vic Nita leads the way. On the outside, HS Truly Scrumptious is pacing into second. Along the inside, that is Rock the Cradle in third, and then it's back to Silky Chevy in fourth. Diamond Girl's following the cover in fifth. Also up on the outside, Lighten Up Joni is racing into sixth. Lacey Rose has been shuffled back into seventh, and then it's back to Amy McDougal in eighth. Ragin' RJ is ninth and last. The opening quarter in 29 and 4, halftime in a minute flat. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and still with the lead is Vic Nita. HS Truly Scrumptious moves alongside in second. And as they come to the top of the home stretch, it's It's still Vic Nita the leader. HS Truly Scrumptious races second, 3/4 and 1:30 and 3. And gaining ground on the outside with each and every stride is Diamond Girl. And coming down the center of the track is Ragin' RJ. They're into the final eighth of a mile, and it is Vic Nita clinging to the lead. Diamond Girl on the outside is inching closer. Rock the Cradle down at the rail. They race into the final 16th, and Diamond Girl inching closer to Vic Nita. Vic Nita, though, resilient. It's Vic Nita and Diamond Girl. They hit the line in a photo finish. Diamond Girl may have gotten up in time. Vic Nita might have held on. The third race trotters are all in behind the starting gate. And here they come. And they're off. Going for the lead, Colonel Skywalker up on the outside. From in between is Dakota Ice. Nautica's down at the rail. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Colonel Skywalker on the extreme outside. Nautica down at the rail. And then Dakota Ice settles at the rail, racing in third. And then it is back to Sacramento View, completing the first four. Prairie Land Raider gets out of the gate, racing in fifth. And then it's back to Elegant Sea, racing in sixth. Checks and Balances and Brown Brush complete the field. They straighten up onto the backstretch, and leading the way is Colonel Skywalker on top, a full length and a half to Nautica second. Dakota Ice trotting in third, followed by Sacramento View in fourth. A gap to Prairie Land Raider, who completes the first five. Elegant Sea moves to the outside now in sixth. And then it's back to Checks and Balances racing seventh, and Brown Brush is eighth and last. The first quarter in 29 and 3. They're racing up the backstretch, and Colonel Skywalker has the lead. And on the outside now, moving up to challenge, Dakota Ice. Dakota Ice takes the lead. Along the inside, Colonel Skywalker is trotting in second. And then up on the outside, gaining ground into the first three is Sacramento View. Really jammed up behind Colonel Skywalker is Nautica trotting in fourth. And then up on the outside into the action, Elegant Seas into the first five. And then it is back to Checks and Balances racing in sixth, followed by Prairie Land Raider in seventh. And Brown Brush trails the field. Halftime 59 and 1. Coming for the top of the home stretch along the inside with the lead is Dakota Ice, and up on the outside, Colonel Skywalker. They are at the top of the home stretch, and Dakota Ice is the first to turn for home. Up on the outside, Sacramento View, 3/4 and 1:29 and 1. It's Dakota Ice leading to the final eighth of a mile. Sacramento View trots in second. Up on the outside, here comes Elegant Sea in third. Elegant Sea is trotting by the top pair as they come down to the final 70 yards. It's Elegant Sea to the front. Dakota Ice is second. Down the center of the track, Nautica is coming on to take third. It's Elegant Sea in front. Here they come. And they're off. Fast to start is Elegant Family up on the outside. On the extreme outside, going for the lead is Go Illini Go. And then down at the rail, that is Ascension. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Elegant Family has taken the lead. Go Illini Go up on the outside is away in second. Ascension along the inside is third. Saluki Camdo is on the outside racing in fourth. Rocks Baby completes the top five, followed by Clarice in sixth. And then it's back to Easter Day racing in seventh, and the trailer is Hope for Oil. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch. First quarter in 29 and 4. Racing up on the outside, Saluki Camdo claims the lead in front of Go Illini Go. Ascension drives to the outside of Elegant Family, who has been shuffled back in fourth. Rocks Baby completes the first five, and then Clarice is racing in sixth. Gearing up on the outside, Hope for Oil is racing seventh, and the trailer at the back is Easter Day. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way is Saluki Camdo. Saluki Camdo has the, now going by Ascension, takes the lead. Saluki Camdo is racing in second, and then Go Illini Go is in third. Moving to the outside is Hope for Oil, gaining ground now in fourth, followed by Clarice, who is moving up strongly in fifth. And then it is back to Elegant Family in sixth. Rocks Baby is seventh, and Easter Day trails the field. There's plenty of action on through the half and 58-2, and now they're coming to the top of the home stretch, and Ascension has a short lead. Alongside is Hope for Oil to challenge. 3/4 in 129 flat, and now they straighten up into the home stretch, and Hope for Oil on the outside, Ascension on the inside. Those two are going at it stride for stride. Clarice is gaining ground down the center of the racetrack, and also coming on is Rocks Baby. They come into the final eighth of a mile, and it's Ascension clinging to the lead. Hope for Oil on the outside. Center of the track is Clarice along with Rocks Baby. They race into the final 16th, and Ascension is clinging to the lead. Hope for Oil determined and finishing fast Clarice. It is Ascension hanging on. Fifth race Pacers, all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and CF's Miracle sprints away from the gate and goes right to the top. Coming at you is racing away in second. Fox Valley Pretend is third. Harmony Oaks Luann takes the turn in fourth. Little Irene completes the top five. And then it is back to Mudge's Molly, and at the back is Fox Valley Hooker. They round the turn, go to the backstretch, and CF's Miracle is controlling the pace with Coming At You, chasing in second. Along the inside, Fox Valley Pretend completes the top three, and then it is back to Harmony Oaks Luann, followed by Little Irene. Mudge's Molly is racing in sixth, and seventh and last is Fox Valley Hooker. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29 seconds flat. They're racing up the backstretch, and CF's Miracle has the lead a length and a half. Coming At You is racing in second. Fox Valley Pretend the top three. Harmony Oaks Luann is racing in fourth. Little Irene tips to the outside in fifth. Mudge's Molly is sixth. Fox Valley Hooker seventh and last. They race by the half-mile pole, and with the lead is CF's Miracle. Half-time was 58-3. They move to the far turn, and it is CF's Miracle leading the way. Coming at you down at the rail second. Little Irene steps into the action, now racing in third, and then it is back to Fox Valley Pretend in fourth. Mudge's Molly with speed is into the top five, and then shuffled back Harmony Oaks Luann, and Fox Valley Hooker trails the field. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and leading the way is CF's Miracle. Has been on the lead through 3/4 in 128-3. Homeward bound, and CF's Miracle is the one to catch, gaining ground up on the outside. Into second is Mudge's Molly, and from in between horses, Little Irene. They race into the final eighth of a mile, and Mudge's Molly has taken the lead. Little Irene in between up on the outside. Harmony Oaks Luann is coming on. Harmony Oaks Luann racing down Mudge's Molly, 70 yards to go. Mudge's Molly, here comes Harmony Oaks Luann. Mudge's Molly hangs on. Six race Pacers all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Intend to is pacing quick away from the gate, going for the lead. Trendy Liz along the inside. Park Lane Flare out of the gate quickly, settles down into third. Missy Jules is fourth around the turn. They race around the clubhouse turn and up to grab the lead is Intend to. At the rail, that is Trendy Liz racing in second, followed by Park Lane Flare in third, and then it is back to Missy Jules in fourth. It's My Party is away in fifth. Absolute in seven is six. Poco, Crossroad, and Go Liz are at the back. A fast opening quarter, 28-3, and now they're on to the backstretch. And Intend to leads the way, chasing second is Trendy Liz, followed by Park Lane Flare in third. Missy Jules races fourth. It's My Party is racing fifth. Absolute in seven is six. Poco, Crossroad, and Go Liz complete the field. Racing to the half-mile marker, and Intend to has opened up a two-length lead on Trendy Liz racing second. Along the inside, Park Lane Flare is in third, and then it is back to Missy Jules in fourth. They go to the half-mile marker, and Intend to is the leader through the half and 59 seconds flat. And now they drive onto the far turn, and Intend to has the lead. Trendy Liz along the inside racing second. Missy Jules is up on the outside in third. Park Lane Flare at the rail is fourth. Absolute in seven moves up on the outside in fifth. Poco Crossroad is in sixth. At the rail, It's My Party is in seventh, and Go Liz is eighth and last. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Intend to has the lead. Trendy Liz has racing room to the outside. Absolute in seven's coming three wide and is gaining ground now into third. They're at the top of the home stretch, 3/4 in 129-3. Intend to has the lead. Absolute in seven on the outside moves into second. Trendy Liz along the inside is third. Park Lane Flare has racing room at the rail. On the outside, Poco Crossroad fifth. Into the final eighth of a mile, and Absolute in seven has taken the lead and draws clear. Absolute in seven is home free. Park Lane Flare pacing at the rail has a chance for second with Poco Crossroad on the outside. Here they come. And they're off. And Almost Alpo goes right for the lead as Impersonation settles down into second with Out in the Country in third. The field goes on to the clubhouse turn, and they are in post position order. Almost Alpo leading the way. Impersonation is second. Out in the Country is following along in third. Best of Class is fourth. Old Kentucky Home ducks to the rail fifth. Fantasy Life is sixth. Ideal Fella seventh. And the trailer is Painted Clown. They round the turn to the backstretch, and it's Almost Alpo setting an honest pace with Impersonation racing second. First quarter was clocked in 29-3. They're on to the backstretch, and Almost Alpo is the leader with Impersonation right there in second. Out in the Country is third, and then it's back to Best of Class in fourth, followed by Sold Kentucky Home in fifth. Ideal Fella's the first to move to the outside, has moved alongside Fantasy Life, and the trailer is Painted Clown. They race midway up the backstretch, and Almost Alpo still on top with Impersonation following in second. Out in the Country is third, and then it's Best of Class racing in fourth. Improving as Ideal Fella into the first five. Fantasy Life moves to the outside, now racing in sixth. Sold Kentucky Home shuffled back in seventh, and a Painted Clown moves to the outside and trails the field. Halftime 58-4. They're rounding the far turn, and Almost Alpo has the lead along the inside. Impersonation second. Ideal Fella moves up in third with Fantasy Life following on the outside fourth. Out in the Country's down at the rail racing in fifth. Shuffled back along the inside is Best of Class in sixth. Moving up is Painted Clown in seventh, and Sold Kentucky Home is the trailer and swinging to the extreme outside. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Almost Alpo still on top through 3/4 in 128-4. They race down to the final eighth of a mile, and Almost Alpo has the lead up on the outside. That is Ideal Fella pacing into second, looking for a way out. Impersonation third. Center of the track, Sold Kentucky Home is coming home fast. Almost Alpo has the lead. On the outside, Impersonation shakes loose late and gets the lead. Impersonation up in time. Almost Alpo was second, and then Out in the Country was sprinting up the rail, may have gotten third just in front of Sold Kentucky Home. The 8th race Pacers are all in behind the gate. Here they come. And they're off. Showing speed, Skinny Dippin' wants the lead. Up on the outside, Proud Hearts also in search of the front. Down at the rail, Broadway Creation gets away in third. Broadway Trinket is along the inside, racing away in fourth, and then it's back to Fox Valley Biz completing the first five. Racing sixth around the turn, that is Elsa Wood, followed by Atta Girl Essie, and up on the outside is Shady Vale, and at the back is Ariel's MJM. They round the turn going to the backstretch, and up on the outside now driving by to claim the lead is Skinny Dippin'. On top by a length up on the outside, Broadway Creation is now racing in second. Along the inside, Proud Heart is shuffled back in third. Broadway Trinket is racing in fourth. Fox Valley Biz the top five. Atta Girl Essie is racing in sixth to the outside. Shady Vale is in seventh, and then it's back to Elsa Wood racing eighth, and Ariel's MJM trails the field. Opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29-1. An action-packed opening half with a Skinny Dippin' on the inside, Broadway Creation on the outside. Proud Heart down at the rail is racing in third. Up on the outside, Broadway Trinket is fourth. Fox Valley Biz completes the top five. Atta Girl Essie is racing in sixth. Elsa Wood comes through on the inside seventh, and then it's back to Shady Vale in eighth, and Ariel's MJM trails the field. Half-time 56-4. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and leading the way is Skinny Dippin' on top by 3/4 of a length. Along the inside, Proud Hearts looking for her way out. They're at the top of the home stretch, 3/4 in 1:26-4. Homeward bound, and Skinny Dippin' has the lead, but the pace is starting to tell on Skinny Dippin' as Broadway Trinket gains ground up on the outside. Center of the track, Atta Girl Essie is coming on into the final eighth of a mile, and it's Broadway Trinket with the lead. Atta Girl Essie on the outside continues to improve. Proud Heart now has racing room. Atta Girl Essie gaining ground on Broadway Trinket. It's Atta Girl Essie getting up in time. The 9th race Pacers all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off. Fast away from the gate on the outside is I'll Strike It Rich. You Are Incredible looking for a forward spot. And meanwhile, Silence Payoff sprints off to the early lead. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Silence Payoff is leading the way. Ducking to the rail, Fox Valley Bonita takes second, and then smartly guided to the rail in third is You Are Incredible. I'll Strike It Rich is looking for a spot at the rail, racing in fourth. Broadway Law gets away in fifth, and then it is back to Intriguing, who is pacing sixth. Leah T is seventh. Hearts Betsy is eighth, and Oatsmobile is ninth and last. The first quarter of a mile clocked in 30 1/5. They're racing up the backstretch, and Silence Payoff leads the way. Fox Valley Bonita racing in second. You Are Incredible just made a break. Moving up into third is I'll Strike It Rich. Along the inside, that is Broadway Law completing the first four. Intriguing the top five. Leah T down at the rail is in sixth. Hearts Betsy is racing seventh. Oatsmobile is eighth. And far back trailing the field, You Are Incredible, still off stride. Going to the half-mile pole, and Silence Payoff has been left alone on the lead through the half in 1:02. And now they race onto the far turn. That is Silence Payoff leading the way on top, a length and a half. Fox Valley Bonita racing in second. I'll Strike It Rich down at the rail is in third. Out and Driving is Intriguing into the first four. Along the inside, moving up in fifth, that is Broadway Law. Going three wide is Leah T, now in sixth. And then it's back to Hearts Betsy and Oatsmobile. They round the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and still with the lead, Silence Payoff, 3/4 of a mile in 1:30-2. They race through the home stretch, and it is Silence Payoff the leader. Fox Valley Bonita is following in second, and now Fox Valley Bonita tips to the outside and gains ground. I'll Strike It Rich is third. Racing into the final furlong, and they're not going to catch Silence Payoff tonight. Silence Payoff, unbothered during the first 3 quarters, just draws off and Pulls away from this field. Silence Payoff in front. Fox Valley Bonita second best. I'll Strike It Rich was third. Tenth race Pacers are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Fox Valley Snake sprinting for the lead. Park Lane's also looking for the top. Park Lane on the outside, Fox Valley Snake on the inside. They battle over the early lead with Free Society ducking at the rail, racing in the third. And then it is back to American Rebel racing fourth around the turn. Ticked Off completes the top five. Royals Ideal is racing in sixth. Hightail It Henry is in seventh. Stacy's Orphan is eighth. And then it is back to Mucho Lito, who is ninth and last. They're racing up the backstretch, and leading the way is Park Lane through the opening quarter in 29 and 2. And now up on the outside, that is Free Society going after the lead and taking the top. Park Lane races in second. From out of the back, there goes Ticked Off in a hurry, now third. Also moving up on the outside, American Rebel is into the first four. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way is Free Society with Ticked Off applying pressure. Park Lane down at the rail third. American Rebel is racing in fourth. Fox Valley Snake is now back to fifth. And then Hightail It Henry is racing in sixth, followed by Royals Ideal in seventh. Stacy's Orphan and Mucho Lido are at the back. They've raced the half in 57 and 3. And now they move to the far turn, and leading the way is Free Society. Up on the outside, Ticked Off races second. Park Lane's down at the rail in third. Up on the outside, American Rebel completes the first four. Along the inside, Hightail It Henry has moved into fifth. Fox Valley Snake has moved to the outside. It is poised to strike from six. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they turn for home, Free Society has the lead. 3/4 and 1, 27 and 3. They're homeward bound in the nightcap, and Free Society is on top. Here comes Fox Valley Snake rallying down the outside. Into the final eighth of a mile, Free Society has the lead. Fox Valley Snake improves, is into second. Mucho Lido's flying down the outside, now into third. Free Society is home free. It's Free Society in front. Mucho Lido grabs the place money. Fox Valley Snake was third. Hightail It Henry's on the bottom of the superfecta.